So today I'm going to demonstrate and explain two different methods that can be used to solve an addition word problem that I came up with. The word problem will include one 3-digit number and one 2-digit number. The two different approaches that I'm going to be using today will be the make 10 approach and the place value approach. So let's get started by looking at the word problem that I came up with. Here it is. It says, Taylor counted the number of paper clips that she had one morning. The total was 158. Taylor went to school that day and collected paper clips all day long. By the end of school, Taylor found that she had acquired 77 more paper clips. Once Taylor got home that evening, she went straight to her room to see how many paper clips she had altogether now. How many paper clips does Taylor now have? Okay, so there's our word problem, and the first approach that we're going to look at is the make 10 approach. So here I have already created the different tens frames that I needed to do the make 10 approach. So our two numbers that we're going to use in this addition problem are 158 and 77. So I went ahead and set out my tens frames, and so our number was 158. So here we can see that each tens frame has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hence the name tens frame. So each frame here has 10 stars representing 10 paper clips from the word problem. So here we have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and so on. Each of these filled tens frames with a star in every spot on the frame is 10. We can look here at the bottom, and this tens frame is not full. So this is not a 10. Instead, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because the number was 158. So we have 8 ones here, and this is 150. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10 full tens frames equals 50. So we have 1, 2, 3 sets of 50, which is 150 paper clips. So 150 plus the 8 gives us the 158 from our word problem. So that's how much Taylor started out with, 158 paper clips. So the word problem said that Taylor acquired 77 more paper clips. So on the green screen, we will see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full tens frames, which means that we have 7 groups of 10, which gives us 70, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 individuals, which means that we have 77 paper clips represented here in these tens frames. So what we're going to do now is add these paper clips all together, both the set of the blue screened paper clips and the green screen paper clips. So if we already have full tens, then we don't need to do anything with them. We just need to count them up. So here we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we can write down that we have 15 sets of 10, because we have 15 sets of tens frames on the blue screen, and then we have, how many did we say? 8 left over. So, and 8 singles for the blue screen. And then on the green screen, we have 7 and 7 sets of 10 frames. And then we saw that we had 7 singles to complete our 77. So now we can see that we have 22 sets of tens frames. And so if we counted out 22 sets of 10 tens frames, then we would find that we would get 220 paper clips. So we know that we already have 220 paper clips from counting 22 sets of 10 frames that were full already from this problem. So now we saw that we had 8 singles and 7 singles. So we're going to draw our tens frames out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. We're going to go ahead and draw one more tens frame here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put 7 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles in one. And we're going to put our 8 singles in the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to figure out, how do we join these two to see how many more we have? Well, we need, by using the make 10 approach, we're creating tens frames. We're completing tens frames. So we only need 2 right here in this tens frame to get one more 10. So we can bring these over. Here's one for this spot. And here's one for this spot. Which gives us one whole 10. Alright, so we just made one full tens frame. So now we can add one 10 frame to these, which gives us 230 paper clips now. So now we need to add the remaining that couldn't make up another tens frame. So we now see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 singles or 5 ones. So 230 plus 5 singles gives us 235 paper clips. So here we use the make 10 approach by counting all of our full tens frames, and the remaining ones that we had, we regrouped to make another 10 if we could, which we did here, and then we counted off the singles that couldn't make another 10. And so altogether we found that we had 235 paper clips by using the make 10 approach here. Alright, so now by using the same word problem with the 158 that Taylor started with and the 77 more that Taylor found, we're now going to use the place value approach. So we're going to begin by writing out our place values, which are hundreds, tens, and ones. And of course there are thousands and higher place values, but we only go up to hundreds in this word problem, so that's why we're only going up to hundreds here. So our first number was 158. So 158. We have 100, 5 tens, and 8 ones here because we lined up our numbers in the correct place value. And our second number is 77. So 77. We have 7 ones, 7 tens, and 0 hundreds here. And those are the only two numbers that we're going to be adding at this time. So we can draw our bottom line, our addition symbol to remind us what we're doing here. And we're ready to get started. So the important thing about the place value approach is to make sure that everything is lined up in its correct place value so that we can keep our numbers straight and remember how many we have of each place. So we can see, like I said, that we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones columns. And now, as we begin we are going to remember that when we're working on a problem like this, we're starting from the right, because we're starting to add with the smallest numbers, or the smallest place value, so that once we need to regroup, we'll add one more to the next highest, which would be the tens. And then so on from there, we'll add on to the hundreds, which is the next highest. So, let's begin. Here we have 8 plus 7. 8 ones plus 7 ones equals what? So, I know my doubles, and I know that 7 plus 7 equals 14. And one more to make that 8 equals 15. So we have our 15. How do we write this down here? Where do we put the 15? So we can put our 5 here because it's in the ones. This number is the ones column. So we put our 5 here. This is our ones. This is our tens. So we're going to regroup and bring this one up here to the tens column. And now we move on to the tens. So 5 and 1 is 6, so we have 6 and 7. Doubles again, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus one more to make this 7 equals 13. So now this 3 is going to be moving to the tens column, and this 1 will regroup to the hundreds place. So now 1 and 1 is 2, and we have 2 in the hundreds place. So now we can clearly see, because our place value is all lined up, that we have 235 paper clips. Alright, so here in this video we use the Make 10 approach and the place value approach to find how many paper clips Taylor had at the end of her day in this word problem, addition word problem. Thanks!